before it ever hits your pancakes. It starts right here at Keystone College's Sugar Shack, where students turn tree sap into a super sweet maple syrup. The journey from tree to jar is not as simple as you may think. In fact, it's taken centuries of practice.
A couple thousand years ago, when the Native Americans discovered it through like holes in the trees and holes made by like squirrels and birds.
But nowadays, those holes in maple trees are man-made.
What I've liked is using this drill. So we have it at an angle, pointing up like this, and then you want to have your hand on the back and have it on inverse. So just have a smooth motion like that.
The hole is then clamped to allow for a vacuum-type method to drain the sap from the tree down to the extractor.
Goes into this big barrel, and then it's vacuumed up to the sugar shack, to this 500-gallon tank that's back there.
The 8-hour-plus process of turning it into syrup has begun.
In the back corner, there's a holding tank, so that's where our sap comes from, our sap extractor and the vacuum lines, and then it comes in, and this is like a back pan that heats all of that sap up, but it also raises the sugar content.
The sap straight from a maple tree isn't as sweet as you may think. With only a 2% sugar content, most of it is just water.
Yesterday, this one sugar maple was producing 3%. That makes us really happy. But whether it's 2 or 3% or 3.5 or 1, we have to raise that up to 67% or 66% to make a syrup.
Placed in these pans, students boil the sap to allow the evaporation process to get rid of all the water.
But we're waiting for it to get to 0. 0 for us means that it's at the boiling point of water. When we see this dial like it's getting close to 0, we start to get really happy because that means we're getting close to drawing off and getting a syrup.
Eventually ending up as this gooey goodness. Valeria Quiñones, Newswatch 16, Lackawanna County.